Some might argue that vakk is a better fill-in, but if you were to remove a player, Goku carried. I mean, Goku carried his weight throughout yesterday's matches. So
okay, I guess they are the true mixed team then. If that's the case, and wow, they are getting slaughtered. lauress, 3 headshots as they go.
1 kill. I'm not gonna give him the credit for being on the top of the leaderboard for his team right now, but we'll see if he can end his game up there too. Dreamas able to find one. Ruxic though able to trade it, and I feel like he would have wanted to do a bit more damage than what ends up happening. lauress now, peek coming through. Still plenty of utility to work with, but trying to see if he can bait something. Which ain't amounting to a whole lot. Push comes through as well, and vakk instantly met by the Bulldog. Yes, they won, but it was an overtime game that could have just as easily gone the other way. It was a hectic one, and they were playing so fast, so speedy, even on the side of defense. Kriagon though, nice turnaround, finds the double, finds the triple as well, almost gets the 4th, but it's going to be up to Soba to see if he can bring this one home in this 1v1.
Magicianas. Not gonna get the information, he would have walked a little bit. A lot of this will be down to Dreamas. Great performance yesterday, 30+ frags. Not in this round though. Only gets a dink. And again, into these after plants. You have to feel like Parla are in an almost unstoppable position with such low weaponry. Nice shot from feqew. Actually comes out with 2. A surprise, that's for sure. And with the remaining players somewhat stuck underneath the site, there's real potential here.
Still got utility to work with, both on the side of vakk and feqew. Got the paranoia, just dash in with 2. jonx goes down. Now 1 does fall in return, but they know exactly where they have at least one of the final 2. Will vakk jump? He will, but
they're already just pressuring. They lost that first blood, but very happy to just go waltzing in towards this A site. Now in terms of a retake scenario, this wouldn't necessarily be a bad one for LANPACAN, but allowing them to get this plant almost for free could be a problem. Kriagon though patiently waiting, but even still, he doesn't manage to win the battle.
Timing is off by just a split second now. Magicianas trying to buy time for his team. It's not going to be able to deny the plant. You do have an Omen ult available, but how much can it really do? More time being bought as the nightfall comes through. Only going to give them more info as to where the team trying to retake this side is playing from. And Jlerst is not going to make a move at any time soon. He's going to sit tight and try and see if he can hold this one out.
Oh, Ruxic already with 1. This crossfire still fierce and just trading effectively on the other side. Dreamas though has been able to turn it into the 1 versus 1. Time ticking, no real need from the peak. Ruxic can just try and play that timer, and that's exactly what he's doing. Not swinging out wide, not taking the patience of Parla in these early rounds to almost just, well, they expect them at this point, and they're still just holding. They're not really having to do anything too crazy. vakk will at least be able to trade 1 of them back, and again with a weaker purchase, there's at least something to play around. The problem is, after spotting out at least 1 of those players, I think they're now going to go back and challenge vakk.
I was going to say, they get 2 kills alone, now they find the 3rd, but they get the first 2 to then, I mean, it ended up being a fake, obviously, but then to hard aggress into garage. I thought if they go for it, that'd be terrifying, but they use it to buy themselves some extra time now. A doable retake opportunity here for feqew. Killjoy. There is ults available. Both them got them there, but no trade 1 for 1. It's only going to work against Dreamas.
All of these rounds have been so desperately close. The problem for LANPACAN is they haven't been able to win any of them. Will this be the difference maker? The turret isn't going to give him the info. He's just happy to sit behind, but he'll hear the steps if anybody drops out, so can now almost just focus in on that other angle. The steps have been heard as well, and with no information for Dreamas, this becomes an impossibility. The turret...
I got you painted by myself. I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens. jonx utilizing that tour de force. Be walking. They're out of range. Timing here going to be everything. I think he's heard the TP of feqew as well. So this leaves that 1 player isolated. This is a pretty terrifying position. And Kriagon, it just runs out of the smoke. Like the thing is, at this point, playing up against such an aggressive defense that seems to almost be getting more and more infuriated, all Parla really have to do is wait and have some incredible play.
the aggression is gonna pay eventually. Krigan, again, nothing new under the sun in regards to his aggression. Spots one. It's gonna be traded
Down mid.
as he falls as well after the ult is used. Vakk trying to defend here on his own. Knows there are still plenty of players around mid. And Jlerst is gonna be the first duel. Well, I will then. Let's see if I can carry this one on over. Dreamas is gonna spot one, spots two. A massive rift comes through. Fortunately, able to get one, but can't get more of it. Vakk, well aware that there's multiple people on the side. Does manage to fight the first, but there's still one more left to deal with.
I don't miss.
Why would you? Why would you? Oh, I like the idea of teleporting through, but once again,
One enemy remaining.
for the second time in a row now, the aggression from LANPACAN is just, I mean, it's insane. I don't think I've ever seen a game of Valorant in a like high competitive setting where it's the defenders on Haven that just, I mean, they spent more time on the side of attackers.
Krigan is going to be there. Are they just going to... I thought they were going to showstopper straight into it. There you go. The fact that you could just set up a single fault line to exactly where he is and leave him screwed, like, a little bit too readable at this point.
Yeah, it's now they tried it. It worked 2 rounds in a row. Now it's time to maybe, as you say, sit back and play more default position. lauress still up close here. Flash not doing much. feqew does get Ruxic behind though. There was no counter flash coming through. feqew will spot the second actually for Jay. Able to get the kill, and that should allow for them to push on forward. They know Vakk is out on long, but nothing he can really do to try and reclaim the side at this point.
I'm gonna have to give that up, but the control that he's garnered does have value to it. Intrigued to see how far. Oh, this could be huge. The lockdown is going to play absolutely no part in this round just because of the flank. It's a free kill for jonx. He's just going to destroy it. And you can see that Vakk was basically waiting. He was hoping that that lockdown would either force the players forward or force the players back into him. And you can see feqew, I think he just spotted the whole roster. He's going to get connected on by the ultimate from Fade. That Nightfall doing a lot of work, but even still, they're keeping this one fairly. Even the trades again, so solid from Parla.
Yep. Dreamas able to get one, actually finds the second, and the third as well. Despite limited utility available on his side, still, he's able to dish out so much damage. He managed to get the first before the Fade already connected, but the 2 after, that was just him drive peeking and winning duels.
The thing is though, a Rolling Thunder.
Yep.
This could make things so awkward. The stun through. Oh, it should
through. As the round comes to a start, there is the aggression. Were they going to go for it instantly? Yes, they were. A lot of utility used on the side of Killjoy, but somehow lauress has managed to sneak all the way through. No damage done, though, initially, as the trade comes back. Dreamas gets one, but instantly taken down. Now Jlerst finds the second, and once again, Parla just comes straight in the middle and tears them apart one by one. They're trying to set up for. They are running into a 2-stack on Garage, though, coming through double doors. They see the barrel. Yes, indeed, they did. Vakk able to find the first. Second one not to fall instantly. A trade is there, though, and now you have to imagine that C all theirs.
Ruxic taking a lot of damage as well. It sets things up nicely for the Lithuanians to get something done in this round. Dreamas, though, will go down. A bit of an off-angle aggressive position, but it's caught and punished. And now that man advantage dissipates quite quickly. Now, there's not a lot of utility remaining for the defenders to get back in here. Single flash utilized, feqew, Vakk, and a take.
Five to follow, and that's going to put them at 11. So, Krigan, again, aggressive play forward. Nice bait with the dart to set up the push coming through, but not eager to instantly push off of it.
Yeah, I like it. Look how quick the rotations come in from the defense.
Yeah.
They are wanting him to almost pressure in towards this site. He's going to follow up onto the drone instead, using that extra utility. Counter flash was solid, but nobody really able to play off of it. He's trying to fake out the play. I understand the play. I don't think it was necessary there. They're trying to pull the rotations away, but you already had the man advantage. You already had a lot of those rotations moving. They've got to be careful, though. Back of the site. Jlerst. Oh, he's dead. No way he gets away with that, but even still acted as a distraction. Jay with another couple, and what was looking like a real opportunity at the beginning of the round for LANPACAN. Well, it's Dreamas 1v3.
Well, the first one
do it. Team decision or an individual decision, but either way, it went as badly as it could. feqew again, though. A good start to the round from him, and lauress has been caught with utility out. What started as a fantastic round in the last, also diminished, but this time, wow, Kriagon's playing it a little bit more safe.
Spike planted.
Spike's gonna be planted on C. Jlerst is there, but again, timing a bit off. Ends up peeking it alone. Fortunately, able to take down Kriagon as he looks elsewhere. Jlerst now has to back off as the damage comes through, and
especially as
it's not really set up for it all. Just smoke it off instantly. Kriagon trying to force his way through, but again, denied an entry. Plenty of utility coming through, and actually it's gonna be lauress with a double over the nade.
Yeah, I think that must have been a stun combo alongside ads. It's just been walked through by vakk, who's, yeah, just going to go, okay, this is free. Unfortunately, Dreamas' lurk has achieved nothing, and they were very ready for him to try and take it further.
Yeah, do you go for the plant? Maybe net an extra bit of money. Now with the first kill coming through, of course, still so many angles to worry about. This would be a very impressive 1v5. Should this actually be able to happen? Paint Shell's not doing a whole much more, but there is so much utility on the side. The individual skill might be outweighed by the amount of games spent together. vakk finds one, traded in return. Kriagon went down early as he tried to aggress up mid, and all of a sudden, we find ourselves in a 3v4. LANPACAN do have mid control with 2 pushing over towards C, but seems to me like Ruxic has a pretty good idea that there's someone lurking just outside B main.
Another opportunity. There's definitely some space. The thing is, I'm looking at Parla's ults, and that's why you're seeing the abandonment of that C site. Rolling Thunder, Nightfall as well, information plus the ability to stun and blind your players. It's such a perfect combination to get you back into sites. Yeah. And well, you can see they're not even going to budge. Instantly. That is interesting. I'm not sure about that ult.
Without anyone around to kind of play off of the ult too, and whilst it happens, they get, like, the lurk goes successful. Now 3v3, low HP on Killjoy, sure, but with Magicians there, still able to make it happen. Jay does find one. Now the plant on long, this is going to be so difficult for them to get it down. Yeah,
Hunter's Fury buying a little bit of extra time. The thing is, the charge is only going to be able to tag one up, but with the position, a contact play which can't really be cleared. Oh, showstopper out straight away.
30 seconds left.
Far enough forward that it might be a nasty surprise. Paranoia through. jonx eventually gets that kill. Well, they've got 20 seconds to try and get back into this site with no...
Ready and waiting for.
Cover going out.
Kriagon already dead and buried. Not the start of the round they were hoping for, and a slaughter coming through. Lockdown not even going to last a second, with a counter being made with that aftershock, and they are just falling like flies one by one. Every single member of LANPACAN is going to get absolutely nothing.
Defenders win.
Not a whole lot to